Now, heavy rains in Karnataka-Maharashtra border have set up repercussions in the parts of Chikkodi Taluk in Belgaum. Now, villagers in the taluk have been surrounded by water, putting the villagers to inconvenience. Here's a report.
The incessant rains in the Maharashtra-Karnataka region has badly affected Chikkodi Taluk. Consecutive rains for 4 days resulted in floods. It is alleged that 5 bridges in the taluk have submerged. The Dudh Ganga river is overflowing and water has flooded the village. Bengali Baba temple on the outskirts of the village was submerged. Farmers of the village are distressed as their fields too have been flooded.
समस्या एक मंदी की थोडे मळे तर सार्वजनिक होगाक बरा इकडे ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಈಚೆಗಡೆ ಬೆಡಕಾಳ ಭೋಜ ಇಕಡೆ ಅಕ್ಕೋಳ ಇಕಡೆ ಹೋಗಾಕ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂಗ್ ದೂರಿಂದ ಹೋಗಾಕತ್ತಿದೆ ಸುತ್ತಾಕಿ ಬರಬೇಕಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಾಕ ಬರಕ ತ್ರಾಸ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದು ಆಗಿಂದ ಒಳ್ಳೆದತ್ತ
ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನೇನು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೆಳಿ ಅದು
ಬೆಳಿಗೆ ಇದು ಈಗ ಹಿಂಗ ಇದು ತೆರಿಲಿಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಬೆಳಿದೇನ ಇಕಡೆ ಬೆಳಿ ತ್ರಾಸ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಬೆಳಿಗೆ ಮುನುಗ್ತಾವ್ರಿ ಬೆಳಿ ಅದ ಪೈಲಾನೆ ಇದು ಫಳಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೆಯಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ಉಪ್ಪರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತೆಳಗಿಂದೆಲ್ಲ ನೀರು ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ.
Though rains have stopped in Maharashtra, the rivers continue to overflow. The bridges across Kolulyadur, Kardaga Bhoj, Malikwada, Dattawada, under which the Dudh Ganga river flows, are submerged. Similarly, bridges built across Jatrata Bhivashi, Bhojwadi, Hunnargi, where the river Vedganga flows to, are underwater. The district administration has taken elaborate security as well as precautionary measures to save the villagers from any eventuality. In order to reduce the intensity of the deluge, 81,000 cusecs of water has been released into River Krishna from Hippargi Barrage in Jamkhandi Taluk of Bagalkot district. Since there were no rains till last week, farmers had closed the gates of barrages to store water. The irony is that they now have to open them to release excess water. The roads in Chikkodi literally resemble waterfalls. The Tehsildar of Chikkodi has camped in the place to monitor the situation.
ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಲೂಕು ಆಡಳಿತ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ಗೂ PDOsಗಳಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಸನ್ನದ್ಧವಾಗಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಜಾತ್ರಾಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗಲೆಲ್ಲ ಇಬ್ಬರು ನೈಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಡೇ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಹಾಕಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂತ ತೀರಾ ಒಂದು ಗಂಭೀರವಾದಂಥ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಎದುರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಜ್ಜು ಮಾಡಲಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
According to the Tehsildar, 1 village in Maharashtra and 8 in Karnataka have been affected by the rains. Chandrasekhar Chinkekar, News9, Chikkodi.
Now, of late, open pits and borewells have proven to be death traps. Now, yet no concrete measures have been taken to cover them. Now, one more incident has come to light in Chikmagalur, and this time the story is a little different. Take a look as to why.
Look at these firefighters. They all look tensed and confused. They have surrounded an open pit. If you are thinking that this is yet another story of a child being the victim of an open pit, then you are wrong. This time it's not a child, it is a cow. Yes, this innocent cow was a victim. The animal was walking on the streets when it suddenly fell into this open pit. It struggled for more than 2 hours, but in vain. It was the local residents who noticed it and informed fire officials. 5 firemen rushed to the spot. First, they broke the concrete slab. Then, they used a JCB. After all their attempts failed, the firemen finally used their fire hoses to pull out the cow, and that worked. Time and again, open pits have put people in trouble. Now animals too seem to be falling a victim. H.I. Shantinath, News9, Chikmagalur.
Now, toys are an important part of every child's life, and the Indian toy industry has been upgrading itself to the needs of the present generation. Take a look at the latest offerings the generation gets from our toy industry.
Gone are the days when young boys used to play with toy guns and girls with Barbie dolls. The Indian toy industry now has a variety of toys to offer kids. Look at these toys, from bikes to cars to teddy bears. These toys have been on display at the 8th Toy Biz B2B exhibition in Delhi. The exhibition was organized by the Toy Association of India and was held at Pragati Maidan. It was flagged off on the 18th of this month. Apart from cars and bikes, other toys like Spider-Man, Krish and various other electronic toys were also on display. Various indoor games like chess were also exhibited in the event. The exhibition was mainly held for professionals engaged in the business of toys. Over 100 exhibitors displayed the unique toys in the event. But how will it help exhibitors?
This is an annual event in which the manufacturer gets feedback from his distributors and retailers. They all come here, they give them feedback for the previous year, which products are to be reviewed, which are very good, which are selling, and what should be the next program for them. We talk about new technology, we talk about new ways of production.
Yes, every year this exhibition gives new ideas to exhibitors. This lets them utilize the ideas and get newer and improved toys for the next year's exhibition. The exhibitors too seem to be satisfied with the response they got.
This sort of a fair is very important for the industry. In fact, I traveled to Cologne, where there is in Colombia, there is a lakhs of square feet fair I could see. And every year all the manufacturers, they come there, and then the Hong Kong fair and the Shanghai fair. Of course, this is a smaller, much smaller than that. But at least we have some platform. It's very important. Buyers I have seen in the last 3-4 days, buyers have come from all the segments, the high priced or the lower price. We had a lot of business. I wish that to give the customers more choice, we must invite international manufacturers and buyers both.
Though the Indian toy industry is doing good business, it now faces a threat from cheap Chinese toys. The Chinese toys are less expensive and thus have taken over the Indian toy market. This has put the Indian toy manufacturers and suppliers in a fix.
My personal view is stop the Chinese toys, to import the Chinese toys, because in India we manufacturers are manufacturing so good quality, better than China, and education from China we are not getting any educational toy. All battery operated toys, light toys, that type of toys we are getting. But we are developing here educational toys, IQ toys, and fun play toys also. All varieties we are manufacturing here.
The Indian toy industry has only 0.51% share in the international market. Around 3 lakh employees earn their bread and butter through this industry. With the Chinese toys taking over the Indian toy market, now the suppliers are seeking the intervention of the government to save the industry. Sanjay Dikshit for News9, Delhi.
Now, the remains of some nearly 300 victims of the Malaysia Airlines plane downed over Ukraine were making their way to the Netherlands as a senior Ukrainian separatist leader handed over the plane's black box to the Malaysian experts. Now, senior separatist leader Alexander Borodoy handed over the black boxes in the city of Donetsk. The Malaysian National Security Council told in the meeting that the 2 black boxes were in good condition. So the Malaysian government can now review what exactly took place with the help of these black boxes, which have been handed over to them by the Ukrainian separatists. Now, the remains of some of the nearly 300 victims of the Malaysia Airlines plane downed over Ukraine, they're making their way to Netherlands as a senior Ukrainian separatist leader handed over the plane's black boxes to the Malaysian experts. See, this what you see on your screen is footage of the site of crash, the remaining debris. About 298 people were killed in this particular crash over the eastern Ukrainian border. This plane, which was allegedly shot down by surface-to-air missiles. Now the black box has been handed over to the Malaysian authorities, who will be looking into aspects what exactly happened at the time of the crash and before it. Now, after a full year of travel, cuteness and baby steps, Prince George today turns 1. Now, on the eve of Prince George's birthday, Prince William and his wife Katie thanked well-wishers around the world. The couple released 2 new photographs of the family showing toddler George fascinated by butterflies at the London's Natural History Museum. Following this, the royal couple released a video of their bundle of joy.
We have a tradition.
Now, a very happy day for the royal couple. Now, the royal baby turns 1. Now, Prince William and wife Katie thanked well-wishers around the world for all their wishes to Prince George.
And we have a tradition.